I've had some coffee today, so I'm a little more coherent than I was yesterday. um, uh, Not a morning person at all. I just woke up this morning and threw my hair up. It looks kind of wild and crazy, but I kind of like it like that, so I'm like, all right, I'll leave it. It's interesting. um, anyway, a quick update. I went to my friend's house yesterday, did a couple loads of laundry for him, swept his floor, did his dishes, you know, helped him out, kind of hung out with him, caught up with him because I haven't seen him in a while, so it was nice to see him again. And then we're both very much the type of people who like our own space and don't want anybody constantly all up in our space, so seeing as how I brought my home with me in my van, you know, I was like, do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? And he's like, you can go. And I said, okay, that's cool. So I actually ended up spending the night in a very nearby plaza parking lot. So tomorrow he wants me to take him to his barber's appointment in the afternoon. So I'm just sticking nearby so I can help him out with that. He totaled his car, so he has no vehicle, and plus his leg is in a brace, so he can't even, and it would be his right leg where, you know, yes, you need that to drive, so he definitely is in no shape to drive, and he has nothing to drive. So yeah, I'm gonna stick around and take him to the barber tomorrow, and then after that, I don't know, who knows. Kind of the way I live my life, who knows what's next. But I like it like that, it's fun. Anyways, so yeah, today I have all these videos that I've filmed beginning December 6th on, at least 4 videos, maybe more, I'm not sure, that I need to still get up. So, you know, I still need to put them together and get them up. So my goal is to do that before New Year's Eve. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So stuff's going to be a little bit out of order, like the video that I filmed on Snow Day, Christmas Day, whatever you want to call it. I call it Snow Day. And Snow Eve. That I filmed it that day, and because it was for that holiday, I wanted to get it up that day. So I actually spent most of my beach time in my van working on, bleh, I hate the W word. I try not to say work. Okay, I spent most of my day putting together that video, and because I wanted to get it posted that day, so I really missed a lot of my beach time, which sucks. And I was also waiting on someone who was gonna go with me, but they never ended up calling me. I was kind of waiting on them, and I didn't hear from them, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to the beach. I'm not gonna let anybody fuck up my day and my plans, you know. So I got a little bit later start than I had wanted to, and then, like I said, I wanted to work on the video, so and you can't really do that like out in the blazing sun because you can't see your phone, you know what I'm saying? So I spent most of the day, most of my beach day in my van putting together that Snow Day video, but always working, or not working, creating. But anyway, that's fine. I actually did manage to make it back in time to watch the sunset, which is the greatest show on earth, and it's free. So I like that. And I got lots of gorgeous pictures from that sunset, which I'm going to put together a video of all of the photographs that I took. And if anybody would like to order a print of any of those photographs, you can email me at SumAdventurez@gmail.com, and we can discuss getting you some prints of those photographs, because there are some absolutely gorgeous ones. And yeah, so I got to do that video, the one from December 6th. I've got my nails videos to put up. So I got lots of stuff to do. I definitely am never bored. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick update of, you know, what happened yesterday and what's going on, and what my goal is to get all these videos up so that in the new year I can film and post on the same day, hopefully. When I first started doing the video from December 6th, like I had asked my sister, like, do you like when things pop up on the screen, like little funny emojis, or maybe a sentence or two that clarifies what the person's saying or something that they forgot to say or whatever? And she said that she does like that. Me personally, I don't really like it, because like when I've watched other people's videos and that stuff comes up, then I find it kind of distracting, because then I'm not listening to what they're saying as much as if that stuff didn't pop up. So you know, me personally, sometimes it's cute and funny, but for the most part I find it distracting. So I had the video almost all done, but that's how I felt. And then I asked my sister her opinion, and she said she likes it. So I was like, well, okay, maybe most people do like it. So I decided to go ahead and put it in my video, and that's like really the first big main video that I've filmed since I've started this. And I started doing it. I spent over a week putting cute little emojis popping up and little stickers, and you know, a little sentence or two to clarify if I forgot to say something or whatever. And I worked on it for over a week, like pretty much non-stop. And I woke up one morning and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be all organized and not, sorry, something just popped up there. I hope that doesn't, anyways, you know, I'm gonna be all organized and try to keep up with keeping my pictures organized as I go, so that I don't get in the same situation that I got in before with my iPhone, where it was full and I couldn't record any video. So I woke up one morning and I'm like, I'm gonna organize all my pictures and put them in, you know, folders that are relevant to what the picture is and stuff like that. And yeah, that's a good thing to do, but I ended up fucking up my video that I had worked over a week on, because the clips were moved to a different folder, and then a video show was like, clips are missing, and I was like, oh, fuck, you know, I worked on this for over a week. And so then I ended up like trying to put the pictures back in the same folder, and I added them back into the video, and it kind of worked. All the stuff that I had added showed back up again, thank goodness. But like, because I had trimmed off some parts, like I've filmed a scene where someone was walking on the beach, I filmed a scene of the beach and someone started walking into the frame, so I cut it before that person walked into the frame, so that wouldn't take away from the effect of the beach. So like, due to trimming issues, things beyond that were not lining up. So that was just a matter of timing. That wouldn't have been too hard to correct. But then for some reason, I don't know, it's been a while, so I don't remember what happened, but somehow I ended up, I got everything back, and but just the timing was off, and then I somehow ended up fucking it up again, and then I really could not get to, I think I wanted to move all the clips to a very specific folder for that video, and unfortunately I didn't even leave one clip in that old folder, so then it acted like it didn't have any clips were missing, and I kept hitting it and it wouldn't let me get into it, so I basically fucking lost everything that I had worked on. and I started, but I still had the videos in my photo gallery, so they just weren't in Video Show. So the app that I use to create my videos. So I started working on it. You know, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put these videos in this folder, or these clips in this folder, and now I'm gonna go ahead and have to recreate the video using this folder. So everything was organized. And I started working on it, adding all those little things, little stickers and pop-ups and things that I had done before. And it's very fucking time consuming. Like, I had no idea when I started this how absolutely time consuming video editing and putting together a video is. And I don't really edit my videos too much. Like, even when I fuck things up, I still mostly leave it in there, but because it's just me. But I don't know. So I had no idea how time consuming all of this was, and I learned just starting December 6th how time consuming putting together a video can be. And so when you see that video in the beginning, there are going to be some little pop-up emojis and things, because whatever I've already done, I'm just going to leave in there, but I'm not going to add the rest in. I'm just not. It's way too fucking time consuming. I find it distracting. I actually ended up asking someone else what he thought of that, and he said that he too finds it distracting. So I'm just not even going to spend time doing it. What I thought of was coming up with a segment that I can, or I don't know if segment is the word I want to use yet, but a little segment or whatever of what I forgot to say in my last video. So then once I can go ahead and get the video up, and then I'll watch it back. I'll write down some little things that I might have forgot to say, or things that need clarification, and then I will post a video after that of, you know, things I forgot to say in this video in my last things I forgot to say in my last video. So and that'll give me more videos for you guys too. So so that's just kind of going to be a way to save a whole hell of a lot of time, because it really is very time consuming to add in all those little pop-ups and stuff. And I don't have any editors, I don't have a team, it's all me. I'm doing all the filming, I'm doing all the editing, I'm doing all the putting everything together. And you know, and I'm fine with that, because like having 100% creative control. I don't know that I could give my babies to someone else and say, here, take care of this, you know. But yeah, so anyway, and I need to sit down and really figure out time, like how to best spend my time, because I'm trying to get SumAdventurez, my YouTube and Patreon channels, up and going. I'm trying to get my art creations business going. I do drawings, paintings, graphic art, things like that. So I definitely want to do those things and sell prints of my artwork. And I also have another little side business that I don't know. I talked to this guy that I had met, and ended up telling him about that business, and he was like, yeah, you should really do that, you know, you can make good money and stuff. So after talking to him, I kind of got a little fired up about it again, because really it's been like, okay, that's like back burner. If something comes up and it's legit, then I'll maybe do it. But he kind of got me a little fired up about it again, so I might spend one day a week on that. I don't know, but I have to, because I mean, if you find the right clients, then you can make a lot of money and it's a lot of fun. But finding the right clients is the hard part and the time consuming part. So I don't know. I need to sit down with some pen and paper and figure all of that out. Like, how am I going to divide my time between these three businesses, and also because I'm trying to get all of them off the ground, you know. If just one is time consuming, especially the making SumAdventurez videos is time consuming. So to try to get all 3 of them off the ground, it's going to be a lot of work, and I don't mind, whoops, use the W word. It's going to be a lot of time and creation and, you know, a lot of things to do. So, and I don't mind that. I love it. I mean, I'm pretty much, if I'm awake, I'm creating, so I like that. But I also want to spend time on my magic, which is my religion, MAGICK, as opposed to magic like pulling a rabbit out of a hat, but like magic with a K. And that's that's what I call my religion, And I'm also in Natalie Ledwell's Ultimate Success Masterclass, which is phenomenal and really helps me stay positive and motivated and like success minded and things like that. So and help me attract the green stuff. But so like I have to find a way to divide my time between magic and USM, Ultimate Success Masterclass, and SumAdventurez, and my art creations, and my other little business. So I need to sit down and write that up, get out some pen and paper and figure that all out, because I don't know, like right now I've been doing, you know, whatever I feel like working on, that's what I do, and I'm okay with that. But in order to really be successful at all 3, I need to, at least all 2, and hopefully all 3, I need to figure out a way to divide my time between all of that. So I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling, so I just wanted to post a quick my videos are never quick a quick video of what's going on and what I plan to do and all that. And so there's lots more to come, and I got so many ideas, like ideas just flow to me like crazy. I can't even write them down fast enough. So yeah, lots of content coming, lots of travels and adventures and things, and love that I get to take you guys with me and share my life with you. It's cool. It's fun, it's interesting, and I hope that you find it to be the same. Alright, well, I'm going to get to creating, and I will see you in the next video. Have a fabulous day, stay positive, and stay healthy and happy. Bye! I still haven't figured out where to look in the camera. Bye. I just watched the footage back, so there's a couple things that I wanted to add to it, and I'll just add it at the end of this video, at the end of what I've already filmed. When I was talking about dividing my time, balance is like the key word. I need to find balance between all of those things that I want to do every day and accomplish. I also want to say that I have a drawing that I started on December 6th. I'm almost done with it. There's one little part that I want to tweak and you know, fix that, and then I will post that with my watermark very opaque on it so no one can copy it. And then you'll be able to order prints of that if you want to, which I hope you do, because it turned out pretty cool. I'm really happy with it. Some parts of it are really good and really realistic. It's a colored pencil drawing, and so I'll have that up for sale, prints of that. Also, as I said, I do drawings, paintings, graphic art, things like that. So if there's anything like that that you need help with, I do most of the graphics in my videos. So, a lot of them are from Bitmoji, so like the ones that are like a cartoon thing of me, that's Bitmoji, but a lot of the other stuff I actually create those myself. I create all the graphics, I put together all the clips, that's all me. And so that gives you an idea of what I can do for graphic arts, photo editing, things like that. So if there's anything like that, that maybe you're not so much an artistic creative person, but you want to add those things into your videos, or you know, logo design. I've designed logos for a bar before, for my own businesses, and I actually got an offer to create a logo for a former employer, so I'm waiting to hear back from her about that. So any kind of like logo design, graphic arts, colored pencil drawings, because that's the art supplies that I have with me right now. I plan to go up to Tallahassee to my storage unit up there and get like all my other art supplies so that I can do things with markers, and I'll have more colored pencils and all the super expensive art supplies that I had to buy for fashion design school. But and like I have paints and brushes and things like that up there, so I would like to go up there someday soon and get all that out of my storage unit so that I have the things I need to be able to create more types of art. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna put it all in this van, but I would like to get those things so that I can do more. But anyway, if you have any sort of art creative needs like that, let me know. Also photography, email me at SumAdventurez@gmail.com, which I will put in the description below, and you know, we can discuss me doing some artwork for you. That's part of my art creations business. So anyway, I just wanted to add that about, yeah, balance. Balance was the key word that I have been thinking in my head that I need to do with all of this stuff that I want to accomplish. And I, for whatever reason, forgot to say it earlier. I guess I haven't had enough coffee yet. But so I wanted to say that about balance, and also to tell you that if you have any art creation needs that you would like me to possibly work on, I'm trying to get a portfolio together. Charging up my old phone has a lot of my art creations in it, and so I can use my hotspot from my new phone and get that going and upload them to the cloud and then down to this phone so that I can make a portfolio of my past artwork drawings, which isn't anywhere near all that I've created over my life. I've been drawing since I was a kid. I wanted to be a fashion designer since I was a kid, you know, which is why I ended up going to fashion design school. But anyway, I'm probably rambling again. So yeah, just wanted to add about balance. And if you have any art creation needs, logo design, graphic arts, you would like a drawing or photography or whatever, please email me at SumAdventurez@gmail.com and we can discuss that. Alright, well anyways, got lots to do, so I'm gonna get started on it. Alright, again, have a fabulous day. Love you guys. Bye. One more thing. Told you my videos are never short. I forgot to say is that I also do tarot readings. I'm really, really good at tarot readings. I've predicted pregnancies, my best friend, and for another lady, let my best friend know that her ex-husband was cheating on her. Like, just all kinds of, it's always right on. Like, it's incredible, and I don't know where it comes from, because when I do it, it's like all these words are just pouring out of my mouth. I don't know where they're coming from, but they're always right on. So I'm really, really good at tarot readings. If you would like a tarot reading, please email me at SumAdventurez@gmail.com. I have a beautiful tarot deck. I use the Roaring tarot deck. I'm not going to show it on camera because there is actually a lot of nudity in the deck, so I don't want to get, when I get to the point where I am monetized, I don't want to get demonetized for showing those. So, but they're beautiful. The artwork is just gorgeous. I absolutely love my tarot deck, and like I said, they definitely have always been right on. I do every day for myself. I shuffle the cards 3x3x3. I cut it once, and then the top card is my tarot card of the day for myself, and it's always right on with whatever's going on in my life, or, you know, giving me maybe warning me about something that might happen, or it's always right on. And yeah, so it's pretty amazing. And anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do tarot readings. So if you would like a tarot reading, again, please email me at SumAdventurez@gmail.com, and we can set up a time to do that. We can do it by video chat, and I will also, whatever cards come up for you, I have, as I was doing my tarot card of the day, I've taken a picture of that card that came up that day. So I will take a picture of each card that comes up for you, and I can email that to you. That way you have those. When I do it, I'm just going to be talking, so I suggest that you write down, you know, whatever seems relevant to you, so that in the future you can look back on it and be like, okay, yeah, you know, because I'm just going to keep talking, so I don't want to take the time to stop and write down something when stuff is flowing, you know. So I will leave that part to you to do. but I can email you pictures of the tarot cards that come up for you. Also, whenever I do a tarot reading, I never want to know your question in advance. I just feel like knowing that might affect what I say, like knowing what your question is might affect what I say, even on a subconscious level. So I don't want any of that to get in the way of pure answers from the universe or the source or God, or however you call it. I guess I would call it the universe and tarot. Yeah, I would call it the universe and tarot. So that's where, to me, the answers come from. But I don't want to know your question in advance, because I don't want that to affect in any way those messages that are coming through, you know what I'm saying? So if once we're done with the reading, if you want to share your question with me, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. I totally understand that. You know, there's been times that I've done readings for people and they didn't want to tell me their question, and that's fine. You know, I respect everyone's privacy. But the main thing is I don't want to know your question in advance, because I want it to be pure, true messages coming through that are not affected by something you might tell me. And again, like I said, there have always been right on. And anyway, blah blah blah, I'm rambling again. But I just wanted to tell you that. So yeah, my SumAdventurez businesses, my channels on YouTube and Patreon, which I still need to set up Patreon, or I filmed a video already that I want to get up over there. It's definitely a Patreon only exclusive video, so I want to get that posted up over there and figure out my tiers and all that. So SumAdventurez, any kind of art creations that you might be interested in, drawings, paintings, Not so much paintings right now because I don't have any paint supplies, but if someone wants me to do a painting for them, of course I would get a deposit, and I can use that deposit money to buy art supplies before I can get up to my storage unit in Tallahassee and get what I already have. But so yeah, any drawings, paintings, graphic arts, things like that, hit me up. And tarot readings, I do those too. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know everything I got available for you. So if you're interested in any of that, email me at SumAdventurez@gmail.com, which will be in the description. So all right, I gotta get to it. Lots to do. Later. Bye. I'm back. A few more things. This time I took notes, so this will be the last clip of this video for the day. That way I wouldn't forget anything and have to keep adding more clips. But as I was watching back the footage, security came by. They're like knocking on my window, like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, thanks." Hopefully they will leave me alone. Anyway, fan life woes. Finding a place to park where no one's gonna bug you, but anyway, he was nice about it, so hopefully he will leave me alone. But and let me park here. I mean, I'll maybe only be here till after, you know, tomorrow afternoon when I have to take my friend to the barber, but I don't know. Anyways, blah. So just some notes about things that I had forgot to say in watching back the footage. I was talking about not being a morning person. I'm definitely not a morning person. I always joke that I'm a vampire and, you know, sunlight, I'm gonna turn to ash or whatever. Just, yeah, I'm definitely a night person. Like at night I come alive, and I like being up at night. It's quiet and peaceful and not so many people around, and it's the best time to go shopping, you know, back when things were open 24 hours. But yeah, going shopping at 3 in the morning, no one's there, you know, you breeze right through, get everything you need. Chances are it's fresh because they're just getting it out of the stock. But yeah, anyway, blah blah blah. I'm definitely a night person. I'm a vampire. And then I made some notes, like I said, so I remember everything, and this can be the last clip. Regarding my art creations business, I actually did an album cover for a band. It was my ex-boyfriend's band. He had a Christian rock band, and they wanted a album cover, so and they wanted it like black, like mostly black, with drawing being white. So I had bought some black paper and scratched the drawing into the paper so that it came through the white parts, and it turned out really cool and they loved it. So I've done an album cover for a band. I'm also really good at drawing and painting faces. When I was in fashion design school, people would compliment me all the time about, "Oh, you draw such beautiful faces." And although I would get in trouble from my fashion drawing teacher, he was always complaining because my girls were curvy and you know, had boobs and ass, and they had some curves, you know, and he was like, "Oh, you gotta make them really skinny and long." You know, like nobody really looks like that, but okay. So I kind of always got in trouble for that, but I did get an A minus in the class. I don't remember, but I still did good in the class. But yeah, he always was like, "You gotta make your girls skinnier." Like, okay, whatever you want. But that's not, you know, when I draw for myself, my girls have some curves to them. So but anyway, the point is, I'm really good at drawing faces and painting faces. So if you have like a portrait or something that you want done, I can do that. Also tattoo design. I designed all of my tattoos that one, which this did not turn out what I drew. This one was actually, though, from my necklace charm, which is here. I don't know if you can see it. I've showed it before in a previous video, but that one I didn't design. That was from the necklace, but like I designed this one, although this is not what I fucking drew, but and I designed this one, and then I have another one that I'm not going to show you because it's in a private place, and I designed that one too, and both me and my BFF up in Michigan got that tattoo. So yeah, tattoo design. I also have a drawing that a painting that I started like years ago, and it's a coffee themed painting, and I definitely want to, when I go up to my storage unit in Tallahassee, get that painting out of there and finish it because it's really fucking cool. It's coffee themed, so I know it would do well if I sold prints of it, or not if, when I sell prints of it. I just need to finish it, and it's all like monochromatic and browns, and like there's a tablecloth background, you know, the checkered tablecloth. It looks super realistic. It's really good so far, so I'm excited to finish that and make prints of that. I know it will do well, so I got that coming up. And then regarding tarot readings, some things I forgot to say, like when I was talking about balance, I had been thinking, you know, balance, I need to figure out a way to balance this stuff for days. I had been thinking that, but I never really focused on it, and I still need to. But so I was doing my tarot card of the day for myself, and this is the card that came up. It's Temperance, XIV, so that'd be 14, major arcana card, and yeah, it's all about balance. So, and I can show you this one because the nudity is covered up with a feather, but yeah, all about balance. And it was like the universe was telling me, yes, you need to sit down and you need to write this stuff out and find a way to balance all this stuff that you want to accomplish. So yeah, the tarot card, I mean, the tarot was right on about that, so that was pretty cool. And before I was talking about my BFF's now ex-husband, he was cheating on her while they were married, and possibly even when they were dating with this girl, and she had no idea. And when I did a tarot reading for her, it was just kind of like I think I did a year spread for her. Like I laid out one card for each month and kind of told her what was going on, or maybe she asked a question, I don't remember. But anyway, I told her that, yeah, I think he's cheating on you. He's definitely thinking about another girl for sure. And then it ended up being true. He had been cheating on her while they were married, and possibly even while they were dating with this girl who he is now with. But the wild thing was that the guy on my card, which I cannot show you this card because there's definitely a lot of nudity on it, but the guy that's on this card that the Rohrig artist drew, the guy looks exactly like her ex. I mean, it looks so much like her ex that she was just like, you know, and she even took the card and went to the library and made a photocopy of it because it was like, you know, it looked just like her ex. So, but anyway, just to show you that, yeah, I'm really good at tarot readings, and it's always right on. Another thing I want to say is about bad stuff. A lot of people that do tarot readings, especially if they do it for money, will not tell you anything bad that comes up. They will, you know, try to sugarcoat it or not say that at all or whatever, but I don't do that. And if you want that, then I'm probably not the reader for you. But because I don't know, I don't do inverted cards like some people. If the card shows up upside down, then it's the reverse meaning. I don't do that. All my cards face up. I feel like if there's something bad or negative or a warning that the universe wants you to know, then it will show up in the cards anyway. The cards will let you know that. And I also am going to be honest with you and let you know that, because if it does come up in the card, then it's probably important that you know that. So take that into consideration when you ask me to do a reading for you. I'm not gonna pretend that the universe isn't trying to tell you something important, even if it is something negative. So just to let you know that. Another thing about not knowing your question in advance, I do that so that later on, when you look back on, you know, the little notes that you've taken and the cards that I send you a picture of and stuff, you can see that it was right on, that the tarot and I and the universe were right on, and you'll know that it's more legit because you didn't feed me any kind of information that might affect what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times readers, if they're not genuine, they will look at what you're wearing, they will look at anything that you've brought with you, they will look at those kind of things and try to get stuff from that. And they will, if you tell them your question, then they will try to glean things from that. And I don't want to do that. I want you to know that it's real and legit and right on, so that not if, but when it comes true, it's more powerful. It's more powerful if the reader doesn't know anything in advance of doing the reading. Does that make sense? Okay. And then as far as my videos, I just want to say, and regarding the December 6th video, I forgot to say I only had 3 minutes left in the video to add cute, funny, clarifying little things before I fucked it all up by trying to be organized. So it's not always good to be organized. I should have waited until after I finished the video and saved it, but I guess everything happens for a reason. So but yeah, I only had 3 minutes left to go of that entire video before that happened. Another thing I want to say is my watermark. I don't know what's going on with that. If you'll notice in the last 2 videos for the beach, I normally like my watermark to cover the entire screen. But because it was a beach, I didn't want to cover that up and affect the beautiful colors and stuff, so I just put my watermark at the bottom, which I'm not too happy with that. I don't know what's going on. Like, I create my watermark in this app called Pizzap, which is where I create a lot of graphics, P-I-Z-A-P, Pizzap. And I create it on a translucent background, but then when I save it to my photos, it saves it with a black background. Then I put it on as a custom watermark on my videos in Video Show app, and then I can, you know, adjust the opacity and stuff. But it wouldn't let me in my photos crop that down any smaller than what it already was for those videos, so I tried to bring it down as far as I could on the screen so that it wasn't covering up a lot of stuff, especially since it was about the beach, and I wanted you to enjoy as much of the full aspect of that as I could, but I still had to get my watermark on there. I've had someone violate my copyright stuff, so I learned from that, and now I always put a watermark on my stuff, and I try to do it on the whole thing, because I had put my copyright on the bottom of my picture. One of these girls that was my competitor in my other little business chopped my copyright off the bottom of my picture and plastered it all over Twitter. I really should have sued her for that shit, because she did violate my copyrights by doing that, but So yeah, from that experience, I learned to put a watermark on my pictures and videos, and I try to do it over the whole thing. But like I said, I didn't want to cover up the beauty of the beach yesterday because the watermark did not come out translucent. It came out with a black background that I couldn't chop the top off of. I was able to get some of the bottom off of it because I put it far enough down on the screen, but there's still like all this space at the top that I wasn't able to chop off. So I need to work on my watermark, is bottom fucking line. And then one more, and then like bad news, yesterday I noticed that there is a scratch on my brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G phone. I wanted to cry. I had bought a screensaver for it, like a screen protector, I mean, but I was gonna put it on, but being in my van, I didn't have a real flat surface to be able to do it on. And so I kind of was like, okay, when I get to somewhere where I can find a flat surface to do it, I will put that on there. So I never really got around to it. My sister's like, take it to a phone store, they'll put it on there for you for free. I'm like, really? But I hadn't stopped anywhere to a phone store to see if they would do that for me. And yeah, so I fucked that up and got a scratch on my phone. Fucking cry. But so I still need to get that screen protector on there. I've always try to be super careful with my phone. I'm usually filming stuff when I'm on my bed and stuff, so I don't really know how the hell it got that scratch on it, but I'm not too happy about that. But anyways, I don't want to end on some bad news. So tonight is Monday Night Football. My Fins are playing. I'm so excited. I actually did a Monday Night Football commercial with Hank Williams Jr., the little intro, years ago. That was a lot of fun, and that was neat to see it on before the beginning of the Monday night games. But anyways, my Miami Dolphins are playing the Saints tonight, and it's going to be on Yahoo Sports app since it's Monday Night Football. So I'm super excited. I get to watch my Fins win. Yay, go Fins. All right, and that's all the notes that I have. So seriously, this is the last of this video for today, I promise. And I'm going to get this put together and posted, and then work on all those past videos that I told you about. So, all right, not work, create. All right, later.